This is Arcade, and welcome back once more to the Death Road. So this time we're gonna play a very difficult mode on here. We're gonna do Kepa mode. Double the zombies, double the fun. Start with a Kepa. Do not let Kepa die. The ultimate challenge. Let's start the adventure. There he was. Did you see him? There was a Kepa. So you might remember in the last Death Road video, I talked about how much I love going for achievements and stuff. So I thought that this time I would actually go ahead and try and go for one, because I don't have this Kepa one yet. So you have to try and get the little Kepa man to the end of the game without him dying. I mean, if he does die, the game doesn't just end or anything, but you don't get the digital accomplishment for doing it. But he only takes one hit and then he dies, so that makes this extra complicated. Because you could get him killed in just a simple event and it would just come out of nowhere. I chose Fluffy and Arvid for this quest because I trust them more than I do my own self. Also, I've never played as Fluffy before, so, or well, I have, but not on the channel yet, so I figured now is the time. The Legend of Fluffy. You guys have seen me do this a few times already, so I will probably just breeze through a lot of it. If we get some nice new events, unlike this one, then I'll be sure to talk about them. Nobody's good enough for this. Let's just leave it alone. I don't like having this pink needle. But yeah, notice he only has one blinking health point, and he'll never be able to go higher than that. Well, you know what? Maybe. That's actually interesting. I wonder if you could give him immortality or something from the genie like the last time, and then he'd be a bit stronger. You know, I bet that'd be a good way to do this. But the whole genie thing doesn't happen until you open 100 toilets. So that's gonna take a few rounds to accomplish that again. They have other options like choosing to get a bunch of food, which could be okay situationally, but I don't think that's gonna help us too much compared to having a stronger Kepa. Who's that? Oh, it's the funniest looking monk I've ever seen. Adam. Wait, that's a helmet. Is that the Mega Man helmet? I don't know. At first it looked like it was just a hood, like he was a shrouded figure. Look at the most colorful man I've ever seen. Maybe he went to clown college. A lot of very successful people out there have gone to clown college. It makes me start to wonder if maybe that's the life path I should have chosen to become extra famous. Just try to be a clown for a little while, and then you'll make it big. If somebody were to say, you're a total and complete clown, I would simply say, yes, I am. I don't know what to do with Adam. He's such a cool character, and yet, if I take him with us, we will run out of food so fast. Also, what's Kepa's problem? Look at all this. Kepa promises you a Chivo if you get him to Canada. That's what I'm talking about. He's got some pretty good stats outside of literally everything in the middle. Arvid has a couple problems there too. Fluffy just has a problem with wits. We can fix that. We can rebuild him. A bigger, better Fluffy. Let's take Adam. If there isn't gonna be one amazing character outside of Arvid that we take on this journey, I would want it to be Adam. The group goes against their judgment and camps in a city apartment because there's no zombies around. When they wake up, the building is on fire. Adam is cool about fire safety. This is why we brought him. Double bonus. Brrr. Adam always has a fire safety plan prepared. It doesn't matter where he is. Adam constantly thinks up new fire safety plans. All the supplies were saved and no one was injured. That puts a big smile on my face. Oh, the options. Check this out. The group meets another person just chilling on a park bench. He seems friendly. They have a conversation just like before the world ended. What was the main topic? Advice exchange? Pep talk? Giving me your stuff? Or cooling it? Wow. Everybody's got a different idea, and frankly, Sharky, I have no idea which of these is the best one. Cooling it. Arvid interrupts the friendly survivor mid-sentence to tell him to cool it. He stares at Arvid without speaking until the group leaves. Much sad. You should cool it. The famous Arvid catchphrase. I haven't seen anybody else's videos on Death Road to Canada, but I think it'd be really funny if everybody else had a character that they specifically know as the Cool It guy. For us, it's Arvid. I am Tanobi. We have no points now. I suddenly regret everything. Houston's not a name, it's a city. Loyalty and medical are horrible. What's... Adam has a very bad feeling about this person. Why is every character in this story horrible? Okay, ask Houston to... No! I'll leave him behind. I didn't mean to do that. It's bad enough as it is. The group gets confused when driving through a forest. They stop at a cabin to figure out where they are, but get trapped by a roaming horde. There's no escape from this. Uh-oh. God, look at that guy. Wouldn't go crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Arvid, we don't need to reduce ourselves to guns so soon. I think that would be this guy's entrance if he were a wrestler. The WW wrestling program. Can I get... Yeah, I can get behind this house. That's actually great. It's tricking some of the zombies to go inside the house. Stay away from me. Let's go over here. Oh no, they're killing my sharp-dressed man. Stop it. Now they're gonna hurt Arvid. The siege is now over. I want to go loot in there. The serious amount of food that we lack right now, this would be a very good time to go get some. Although I don't know if the risk is really worth it considering Kepa's so easy to kill right now. Oh, just escape. Never mind. No need to get hit. Arvid is not here. He'll be left behind. Yes, he's here. What do you mean? He's right here. Arvid. I can't leave him behind. What if Kepa dies? Forget you, Arvid. Oh, Arvid. No. He's in a better place. We'll see him again soon. This is all just like my online zombie video games. I love those games, Fluffy. Wow, they bonded. Ooh, this will bail us out of... Oh, man. I thought we would at least save some food by leaving Arvid behind, but now we get free food for everybody. Lame. Basically, that event where you get the marshmallows lets you skip a day of eating, and you just have the marshmallows, and then you get some bonus food. Group can't find the car keys. After a while, they spot the keys laying inside a gator's open mouth. It's rumored the gators may eat zombies and car keys. Well, we're not zombies, so we should be okay, right? Kepa wrestles. Why they really want Kepa to do something about it. Fluffy just grabs the keys. Sure, why not? Fluffy, just grab them. Fluffy just goes ahead and grabs the car keys right out of the gator's mouth. No problem. The gator wasn't expecting this casual action at all. It is so surprised that it didn't snap its jaws shut. Why do you still have... Here, have a stick. I can't believe you aren't already wielding one. Where'd my... Oh, Arvid had the flashlight. Looks like I left behind more than just our favorite character. Can you believe it? Arvid being such a prominent figure on our channel, and yet he's the first person I let go. Did you immediately just break that piece of wood I gave you? Jeez. Irresponsible. You zombies are very unhappy with us. No! Leave my Kepa alone. Back, demon. Back, you devil! That's from Lord of the Rings. Samwise says it. For the longest time, I could never tell what he was saying at that part, though. He was always like, back, you devil! And I didn't know what he was saying, but apparently he was saying, back, you devil! And I think in this game, that would be an incredibly appropriate line. I will no longer be calling him Adam. He is now just Sharp-Dressed Man. And he doesn't need a shorter name. He's fine just the way he is. Don't go crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Hey, health. For sharp-dressed man. Eat up. This is where we went. Well, there's no gas in here, though, but this is better. Oh, no, not that. Leave Fluffy in. No! He's already dead. Here, heal him. Wait, it actually... It didn't help much, but it made a good sound at least. Well, I mean, the run's basically over, and we now lose Sharp-Dressed Man, which I'm not really incredibly fond of. Oh, dang it all. Yeah, that. And then... friggin' pink pants or something? I think it was like the... Yeah, exactly. This is him. There you go. He is reborn. I don't know what traits he had, though. Let's go with hidden potential. Why not? He looks unassuming. Good. And then invented, how about civilized? Sure, that mustache would suppose that he's very civilized. Why not? His name is just Sharp now. And honestly, I'm okay with that too. And the whole thing fits perfectly too. Get a flashlight. Good looking. He doesn't have anything else to arm himself with though, that's unfortunate. Grab some stuff and go. It's probably a good idea in this mode to also just not take some events at all. In fact, it makes me wonder if it's better to just skip everything to get to the end. Some good stuff here. Seems like this is a better encounter compared to the first one I did. They had a lot of hammers here. Very surprised with how good some of the stuff is. Maybe I should be taking this place more often. There's a grenade over there. There's a grenade factory? Boop, 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 boop. It looks like Kepa's holding the screwdriver behind his ear, like you would with a yellow pencil. This seems like a great start. In fact, I might just take one of the, or you can, well, great. Well, I'm happy for you guys. There's another hammer. This time I'll take this one. The weather is gray and dingy, and it's really getting the group down. Someone decides to speak up to help the mood. Fluffy, sharp-dressed man, or Kepa? I guess it would have to be sharp-dressed man, because he's the most bestest. It's like the direct opposite, too. We've achieved balance, the yin and the yang. Let's go with sharp-dressed man. Sharp-dressed man starts talking to improve the mood. He manages to distract everyone from the crappy weather. Oh no, another sharp-dressed man. Group is ambushed by a yelling man. He's ranting and raving. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but those rants are starting to sizzle. Kepa could knock him out. Would that really work, or is that just... Fluffy could ignore him completely. We've done that before, though. Or sharp-dressed man could listen to him. Let's do that one. Sharp-dressed man listens to the ranting man and tries to reason with him. The man calms down and explains that he thought the group were bandits. Kepa shows him that they are bandits. What? I wasn't expecting that at all. I haven't beaten all the other game modes yet. There's still a couple other really hard ones that I've yet to actually accomplish. There's another mode where you can have 4 people at the start, and it's way harder. 4 Jerks Extreme is what it's called. I'm trying to think of what other... There's a couple other modes that maybe I don't think I've even tried yet. I think there's... Oh yeah, Endless Mode. I haven't even bothered with that, but with that, I don't know where I would stop, honestly. Canada ends up being infinity miles away, and you can't actually ever make it. I think it'd be funny if you were able to back the car into some zombies and clear things out a little bit, at the cost of breaking your car some. Seems like it would be an interesting trade. For as much as this game gets updated, you would think maybe someday such a thing might be possible. It'd be weird. Oh my goodness. Fire bombs. Delicious beverage. The group sets up camp outside a grocery store. I mean, sharp-dressed man should have high loyalty because of... Yeah, okay, so it's pretty much gonna be him every time. The other members stand guard. Sharp-dressed man brings back food. Awesome, we actually have a lot. Kepa tells bandits to cool it. That never seems like a good idea. Wait, why is he saying cool it? Hang on a minute. I thought that was Arvid's thing. Well, kind of feel like if I make Kepa do anything, he'll probably end up getting killed. In fact, we can see his medical, right? No. It's the 2 things that aren't revealed here. Give them 8 medical supplies? I might just give them the 8. Because of how this works and how you can take damage in this, refusing in fight is basically not an option. We pretty much have to take any losses to bandits on the nose with this mode, which sucks because usually your morale goes down when you do that too. Let's just give them the 8 medical and beat it. Nobody's hurt yet. We actually have a lot of food we can spend here. I don't know how many Zombo points I have. I'm sure there's a menu for that, but let's just ask this guy. Well, we have 8, and that's apparently not enough for anything. The group finds a dog surrounded by a bunch of ammo. We got plenty from that last encounter, though. Oh, thank you. Macaw! Walk? What a fun chicken. Woof. Woof. Blark. Talk to fitness lady. Girls go crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Or not. The group is asked to leave. No! I was gonna try and use Cool It. Oh, okay, never mind. Just leave this 6-foot proximity, I suppose. This guy will ask us to also leave, but for good. Kepa tells him to cool it. Kepa tells the shotgun guy to cool it. The peddler is really annoyed by this. I'm trying to make a living here. He then starts blasting his shotguns into the air menacingly. In 3D. Whoa, look at this man! Let's sumo wrestle. The group is trying to find supplies and stumbles on a fortified martial arts dojo. Inside is a sumo wrestler. He explains that he's surviving, but he wants to travel. Everyone left his town quite a while ago, even before then. There wasn't a huge demand for sumo wrestler training on the east coast of the United States. I heard sumo is pretty big in Canada, bigger than hockey. Now that I find hard to believe. We didn't spend any food and we have a good amount, and I think he'll really help. Especially if we get forced into another siege. So let's take Roberto. He's a chonky boy. Is this? Oh no, it's another, it's like the same siege that killed us the first time. Okay, here we go. It's actually not quite the same challenge I thought it was that got us killed before. We have a very strong party, however, so this should be okay. Just gonna go up here. Ooh, it's getting pretty scary over here. All right. I'm gonna have to start blasting them with these guns as well. To clear a path. There we go. To the road! The only other problem that we have coming up is the fact that the car will probably end up breaking down before it even runs out of gas. I don't think we have much of a way to prevent that with mechanical skill. Mr. Dressed Man doesn't really have much in the way of mechanical, and I don't trust anybody else will. If morale is, well, Sharp Dressed Man's the only one that's low. I don't quite remember. I think because he's civilized, I don't think his morale can go past mid. Like just the meh face. Fluffy was really well suited for the post-apocalypse, mostly due to being a jerk. I don't think he'd appreciate me putting that in the video. I'm very, very tempted to take, but I guess because we can get some, maybe we'll end up getting some mechanical, which is the thing that I think we need the most, and maybe we'll randomly get some. Medical, shooting, mechanical for Kepa, that a boy. There you go. Group sets up late. Who would you like to send out to siphon gas? What's funny is when I first played this event would happen all the time, but anytime I've recorded for the channel, this event has never come, and it finally has. Who should I make siphon out the gas? Whoever ends up doing it gets tired, and therefore can't fight very good. Maybe I should make Kepa do it, and then I'll keep him in the car. All right, Kepa, drink gasoline. Kepa siphons the gas, but accidentally swallows a bit and gets really, really sick that night instead of sleeping. What in the world? Group encounters a library in a town that seems to have mostly burnt down. Kepa finds a single book that avoids being really damaged by the fire. What was the book? Book rage? What is he about to do? I've never seen that with all these other... I want to pick this because I've never seen this before, and everything else isn't as much of a surprise. So, book rage. Roberto grabs the book and tears it in half, all grunting a lot. Yeah, that's what I think about books. So, what? It kind of ruined things for... In fact, Roberto lost composure, I guess. That's great. Now I know what that does. I don't think I'm picking book rage ever again. Umbrella shop or police station? I've never really found much of a good reason to go to the umbrella shop. For police station, it'd be good to get more weapons, but this time we have pretty good weapons, all things considered. So maybe I'll try the umbrella shop, and maybe there's not much there outside of just umbrellas, and we probably won't take any. I speak for myself, but then again, I am not the boss of a lot of these guys. They will do as they please. But this time, let's actually leave Kepa behind like I said I would. This is frankly one of the first times I'm really attempting to do it this way. What in the... Why did that chair go ballistic? What in the world? Sharky, give us a slow-mo. What? No. That was way cool. There's another gun here. The last thing I was expecting to find in this whole thing was another gun. I don't know if this guy's pockets are full, despite the fact that I don't know what kind of pockets he has. But he should be able to pick this up. Here, just take the shotgun. It's fine. Take this instead. What's really nice is all the buildings with all the things are up front this time. Chair, attack! Well, I guess he was reduced to using my shotgun. Don't spend all my bullets. I don't know what my record is for the longest time survived on this Kepa challenge. Just umbrellas. I'd like to think that maybe I've made it to maybe 5 days left. You know, I don't even know if there is food in there, but ultimately it doesn't seem worth it to just look at a bunch of umbrellas. I'd say we're done. Let's head out. There we go. A clean getaway, too. Boom. Found 16 foods. Yeah, this is great. Let's keep that up. We even got some of that medical back, and the car is not looking great. The group camps in a sturdy building. It seems to be an old repair shop with busted machinery. Well, I think the entire group gets tired in this situation, though. Tinker all night. But I think it would be worth it because our car is about to go kaput. Caboodle. And Kepa can save us. He will never sleep. We have 11 days left. Everyone is sleepy this time, though. The group is blocked by another survivor group that set up a barricade to protect themselves. They are distrusting and heavily armed. The person they send to talk to is extremely annoying. Who should try to deal with him? Obviously, Sharp-Dressed Man. Sharp-Dressed Man talks to the annoying representative. He manages to be very polite. After enough pointless questioning, the group is let through the barricade. I don't expect this car to last much longer. It's amazing it's still going, but I think it's only gonna last through one more encounter and then it's done. The red choices aren't especially good. They're red for a good reason, especially with these double zombie challenges. Oh, but what could I do? House rescue or wild up apartment? Sometimes the rescues end up being sieges, and that's something to be afraid of. I guess we could try riled up apartment. As long as it's not a siege, we could pretty much just leave whenever we're most comfortable to do so. Kepa's still getting some Z's. I mean, if Kepa's not using that, then I will. Oop. Yeah, you can have that gun. Although it's not great that he's got all those bullets if he's not coming. Give me that. It's kind of weird how you have to do this, but there we go. And you can have the rest. Very cool, Kepa. We like that. Oh my god, I almost don't even want to try this. There is way too much heat. I might have alarmed all the zombies in here, but it's already looking pretty dangerous in here. That was the most unfriendly start I'd ever seen. Just walk in, it's like, hello, entire audience of zombies. That gives me an idea. What if I called my viewing audience the zombie horde? Kind of like how, is it Lady Gaga that calls their fan base monsters? That's always a point of trivia, and I do love trivia. But to have some Sharkade zombies, that'd be pretty neat. So let me out of there. Not much room in that room. I think something else I rarely do in this game is close doors. That can be pretty handy to make a great escape. I wonder if we can keep one for a pet. Keep one. The group finds a new person, Nicolette. She is alone and wants to join the team. Nicolette claims to be great at fixing cars and machinery. God, will we need her help then. Wait, it says her mechanical is... Oh, I see. Notice how I don't read from top to bottom, and sometimes not even left to right. I read top, bottom, then middle. Don't question it, my brain works in mysterious ways. Well, I'm glad Kepa is at least perceptive enough to know that she was lying. We do not need your help, sorry. Raging Inferno. It's Blinky. That's actually very intimidating for this game mode. I'm not sure I don't even know if I want to toil with it. I'm a wimp. We're going with the apartment road just because I think this might be for the best. The swarm isn't too bad and they're calm zombies, so could be fine. It's already pretty late, so we probably won't stay very long either. If you're not very well versed in this game, the zombies will usually get a lot worse once it hits about 9 o'clock. You start to have problems if you stay out too late. Then you get the spoopy music. And the less of that we have to deal with during dreadful Kepa mode. Dreadful Kepa mode. It'll just go better for us if we avoid it entirely. There's not a lot much else going on. This is the place we want to be. I am most certainly worried for that car, though. It's not going to last much longer. If we have to mow down a bunch of zombies while trying to escape, that could be the end of the car, too. I think I'm going to head back to the car once it hits 8, so we'll try and manage our time thusly. Got a little gas out of it. It was all worth it in the end. I tend to take my time with the game a lot, too, so it's at least good that I'm picking up the pace. It is now 8 o'clock, and I saw all that food there. But, I sense I might be getting too greedy and it's time to go. Woohoo! Well, here we are. This is the part where, Kepa is gonna have to at least show what he's learned. Now's your time to shine! Hooray! He fixed it easily. That is a huge relief, actually. Very rare, too. The group finds a street in a town that has traps all over it. Hits with blankets put over the top, snares everywhere, spikes on barrels, a door with an obvious guillotine over it, and these are just the visible ones. Send a scout to explore for loot. It might still be Sharp-Dressed Man. He has a lot of good traits. I think Mechanical is one that he would need most. I mean, that and Wits, I think, are two of the big ones that it checks for here. I might be wrong, but Kepa has a lot of one and not the other either. The big problem is if he fails that skill check, he's dead, so we can't send him. Go, Sharp-Dressed Man. Start scavenging through the town, avoiding traps to the best of his ability. He's careful about where he's going, and many traps are spotted and set off safely. That's way cool. And with extra gas, too. Unexpected. I cannot believe my eyes. The morning moose. Oh, it's the moose again. Roberto. Why does it always come down to wrestling when it comes to the meese in this game? Kepa could shoot the moose, but he'll probably die. Roberto treats his injury. Does he even have the ability to do that? That I don't find to be believable. Roberto, wrestle. That is your job, after all. His fitness went up. Yeah! It always seems to be the answer, though. Just wrestle him and you'll win. Oh. The group finds an isolated car garage. The sign says Master Tuners. They find some gas and lots of spare parts in good condition. Car repair and tune-up, drive away, or repair and fine-tune the car for 3 days. This costs a lot of food if you have a big group, because you spend 8 food for each day, 24 food, and that's a lot. I mean, Kepa just fixed the car. We could have the engine fixed up too. I think that takes 1 day, so you'd spend 8 food to do that. I think it'd be better if we just drove away, though. There's no consequence for that. Just skip it. Well, look, it's a... Now, if only we gave Sharp-Dressed Man that hat. I'm kind of jealous now. Oh, it's a wizard over here. I think he's another person that you could recruit for food as well. Oh, don't get mad at the wizard. This guy looks like he might be a wizard. Why didn't I go to wizard college? You could recruit him for 20 food. Holy crap. I'm a wizard. I can foresee your future or reveal hidden truths with the power of the tarot. The tarot. Maybe I should switch him out for Kepa and then realize, wait, I would switch this guy for Fluffy, but that's kind of lame. Fluffy's the protagonist, though. I've never gotten a tarot reading. The ample supply of food that I have would allow it. Let's get a tarot reading. Why not? Who should get it? It will reveal a lot about them. Oh, is that how this works? Okay, so you can see all their skills. Well, who's got little revealed? Roberto does, and Fluffy does. I mean, because I'm playing as Fluffy, I might as well see everything about him. The tarot reading reveals amazing personal truths about Fluffy. Like, literally everything is not great. Okay, Charm and Dexterity are ones I've never seen before. I guess those are just secret stats that they don't publicly show off. So they're like secret stats. See, the thing is, though, with a character that has the stats that Fluffy does, you would almost always want to switch him out, but we're too attached. Unfortunately, I've not leveled up a single thing on this character, so that's kind of why it is the way that it is. Oof. It's okay. Fluffy's the true underdog story. Hockey sticks are good weapons. No wonder Canada is doing fine. The group arrives in a huge city. Conquered by undead, sees that their only chance is braving the sewer system. For all the good that's been happening, this isn't great. We have to go left. But yeah, this can be a very scary encounter, and the fact that we've got double zombies as well, and it's also nighttime. The only other really big problem here is the fact that there are just constant zombies coming up from under the water. We'll sometimes find a room where you can loot stuff too. Oh my god, that could have been bad. It's probably about to be too. Sometimes the best strategy is just make a straight line. Just weave through all the zombies as best as possible. I don't know if a Molotov would really work very well down here. It's funny how game logic works like that. It's like how SpongeBob has fire underwater. They gather around the campfire under the sea, which makes a lot of sense to me. I guess it's kind of a good thing I gave Roberto that shotgun. He's made good use of it. It is just straight up loaded around here. Fire, Fluffy, fire! And quick, the door is about to... the door won't hold! That wasn't a good shot, but okay. Oh god. Sharp Dressed Man has bailed me out of a lot this run. It's kind of incredible. Wow, there's the room you can loot. I guess it's not too bad right now. We'll take a check. It's bad in there though, so we're not gonna do it. Please be the way out. Nope. We're gonna try and push through. Oh, there's two ladders. That's more than one. Just gonna move down here to the empty space and then try and clear. We're so close. All right, let's get out of there. Stay for now. It's not that bad. The group feels inspired after managing... Oh my god. Yes. 1,000 times yes, Fluffy. If there's anything we've learned so far, you need every last one of these. Take it. Fluffy's becoming a zombie master! Everything is less bad. What do you learn if you're given everything from the start? That's why I didn't keep the wizard. Big house, fancy office, or drive around more. If you have a really strong character, the office is a definitely good choice to go to because you can just throw desks everywhere. Lacking that, I might just go with big house. Oh boy, here we go. Starting to wonder if I should have left Kepa behind for this one too. Seems like whenever you get started, you have to clear out everything right away. Gotta get through. Oh man, it's a little unfriendly here. Turns out I was wrong. There are jump scares in this game. You start a level and behold, the entire zombie population in your face. This place was supposed to be called a big house, right? Seems like I've only gone through 3 rooms and that's about it. Not nearly as big as Fred's fort. I don't know if the risk was really worth the reward here. I feel pretty let down. Let's go. Well, what do we got? The group tries to loot a grocery store, but it's been picked absolutely clean. Sharp Dressed Man finds a magazine rack and decides to grab one to read. American Guns, Turnkey and Good to Go, Giant Farts Monthly, and Cat Videos Pictures. I think Turnkey and Good to Go is actually a good mechanical thing. Or American Guns, I think, would just up his shooting skill, which, I mean, he does have a gun. It could very well help. Let's go to guns. He seems American enough. The magazine is full of gun pictures, gun info, gun tips, and bizarre hyper-patriotic rants. I should have given him the Evil Knievel America helmet instead, and he probably would have, it probably would have been more fitting. His composure decreased. Oh no! Oh, it's not a perfect green anymore. Turns out I'm ruining his character. Oh no. Does this mean that his morale can go all the way up now? It's just another day on the death road when someone farts in the car. Drama and mystery consume the team. Pick someone to blame. Kepa tells everyone to cool it. Maybe. I think the group can actually afford that. And that might make Kepa's morale go up. So, cool it. Kepa tells everyone to cool it. Beads of nervous sweat roll down Kepa's face. Yet, nothing can be proven. Sharp-dressed man's morale went all the way down. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Holy crap. I'm going to feel really bad if we lose Sharp-dressed man. Blech. He's been the pillar of this run. Oh! Sharp-dressed man accidentally slams his hand in the car door. In anger, he gets out and kicks a tire, stubbing his toe. This makes him blow a gasket. His composure keeps getting worse. We are watching the unraveling of a beloved character. That's actually the first damage I think we've taken so far. The group drives into a new city. Noises from the car have already started to draw attention from the undead. Restaurant or bookstore? Bookstore is usually a good choice if you want to level up a random skill point that they give you. If you manage to find the book that has it. But I don't know. I think I'll go with the bookstore. Let's move up here where it might be a bit less zombie packed. This passage on the bottom left here might actually be a good way to escape. The heck with these horse heads. Hello? What kind of place is this? Did I find a horse museum? It's just gonna be a giant a giant maze of horse heads. What is that? Oh, there's a sword. Did you see that? A sword. I gotta get a hold of that. The ultimate weapon. I was not expecting to see that. It is the prize I now covet. This was just a regular bookstore encounter, right? What in the world? Sound the alarm! There's a sword in there! I know my mic picked that up. There it is. Goodbye, ball-peen hammer. I have no more use for you. The Legend of Fluffy! We still haven't gone to the bookstore yet. Let's go check it out. Oh no, 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 no. You can't start me out like that. They just have like a big pile of zombies the moment you walk through the door. Gotta be very patient about getting these books. I looked over at the car for a second and saw a little drip coming out of it. I thought the car was bleeding. Turns out the car was a zombie the whole time. Oh, this is the book. Okay, I was about to start throwing it. Very, very nice. The group now has the book, 1001 Exercises Anywhere. Everyone gets a chance to read it and learn some new things. Oh, Sharp-dressed man even got to reveal his too. So we know that too. Do we have most everybody's skills checked out? That doesn't always happen, but it is nice when you can see everybody's skills. Sharp-dressed man still has low morale though, and that's not a good place for him to be. At the end of the day, the group hides in a drafty old house. Some zombies roam around outside. The doors of the house are barely on their hinges. Should someone barricade the house? Yes. It's gonna end up being Kepa because he's got the most mechanical still, so he has the best chance of passing that. Boom. Kepa barricades the flimsy house. He quickly reinforces problem spots. They now seem very secure. I was gonna say very mature. The house is very mature. This car is probably going to stop working in a sec. Yeah, okay. One might work better than the other, to be honest. Punch or attempt to fix it. Let's try fixing it. I would imagine he still could. Kepa pops the hood. He somehow managed to get the car running, but it takes a full day. The next time this car breaks down, Kepa won't be able to repair it unless his mechanical skill is higher. Uh-oh. Grocery store or big office complex? I'm tempted to go for grocery store. I don't know if it'll be a Walmart because we haven't seen a single one of those all day today. Here we go. It is a Walmart. How about that? You have my sword and my pretty bow and my axe. It seems like I always talk about some other property that has nothing to do with this game whenever I'm playing it. And this time I guess I'm stuck on Lord of the Rings, which I did love, by the way. I never really got into it all that much when I was younger and it first came out, but everybody around me was crazy about it. Have you seen Lord of the Rings yet? Have you seen the Two Towers yet? Oh my god, it's amazing. Actually, it's funny how it always works because I came in on that series at a strange point. In fact, that's happened with a lot of series. As much as I like starting any series I try to enjoy at the very beginning, there are a lot of them that I just start in the middle, and I wish I had gotten to see it from the start. So for Lord of the Rings, I saw the Two Towers first. And for the Harry Potter movies, I saw the Order of the Phoenix first. For anybody that's not aware, that's the 5th movie. Kepa's getting stuck pretty easy. A bit worried about him. He's gonna start doing some really sus stuff. Very sussy Kepa. I think the big series of movies, though, if I'm gonna go back to talking about those, Star Wars is the one that I was the most obsessed with as a kid, and the first of those I ended up enjoying was actually episode 1, I believe, which you would think is the first installment, so that worked out, right? But you know, it's the 4th movie they made of that, so it wasn't necessarily the first one. But I mean, I did end up watching it out of order anyway, because I watched episode 1, then episode 2, and then I finally got into watching, you know, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, our food is rapidly trickling down. We won't be able to feed Roberto much longer. Soon he will just have to eat Kepa in order to stay sated. The group gets frustrated because the CD player in the car is jammed, playing the same song over and over again. Who should try to repair it? You might gain mechanical skill with this, so, I mean, Kepa's already the given choice, like the one you would have to pick for this, but if he gets that skill point we need, then he'll have the extra point we need for the car. Kepa no! I didn't think that's what he's gonna do. Kepa tells everyone to cool it! Jerk. This, of course, doesn't help the situation at all. The CD player remains broken and annoying. If we can at least just get to the next part without anything else going bad. Oh, Roberto makes mistakes. Completely flip out? These are new choices I've never seen before. I don't know if they're good. I guess I'm not as used to the sumo character. The difference between this choice and the last one I didn't know anything about was this one might actually help. I'm gonna go with that. Completely flip out. And breaks the car. And his composure, oh, it went up. That's awkward. Wait, why would it go up? Roberto completely flips out and starts flinging stuff at zombies, followed by stomping on them. It's both effective and very therapeutic for Roberto. Ah, okay. Whatever makes the most sense to you. He is the most happy right now. The happiest camper. We're never gonna make it all the way to Canada. We can make it. It's definitely possible, Kepa. I can do it. I can beat Racer X. I guess Fluffy's just Speed Racer now. The duffel bag. Oh, I'm a bit worried though. I'm suspicious of you, game. I know how you work sometimes. That's another new thing I've never seen, but I'm so worried that something bad would happen if I opened it. Let's see what's in the bag. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So that's actually pretty cool, because it would be lame if you couldn't just put everything inside your car. So I guess that's what this is. A lot of new stuff happening despite how long I've played this game for. Get the group's injuries treated. Yeah, this is what I was expecting you'd be able to do here. I didn't expect it from a cat burglar with a mustache. Okay. That's not good. A siege. From a distance, the group sees some skeletons and loot in the middle of a debris-blocked street. They walk over to get a closer look. This gets the attention of a horde of zombies that rush out from all sides. No hope. Just gonna run around and hope it works out for the best. Seems like an at least somewhat effective causeway for kind of slipping by all the zombies. At least to start with. May not work every time. I'm willing to try it out. That seems to be going okay. This might actually be the best way to do it. Just slip by under here. Everybody else has got my back. Yeah, this is a good kiting strategy. The siege is already over. Okay. Turned out to be much easier. We could go for some loot here, but I think in the situation of everything being hopeless, we should, yeah, let's just hit the road. Great. Just had to run circles. and you win the game. I doubt that these tires will hold up for much longer. Okay, the group feels inspired. Sharp-dressed man, faster run speed. He'll be the fastest sharp-dressed man alive. There's mechanical. Oh, I think we take that because of two things. One, the car's about to break down again at some point, and Kepa has never gotten any other mechanical skill up till now, so we have to do that, I think, or else we don't make it. The group goes against their judgment and camps in a city apartment because there's no zombies around. When they wake up, the building is on fire. You know what's really sad? I believe composure is is the skill that it checks for on here, and I think wits also. So sharp-dressed man would be a good choice for this. It's just kind of unfortunate because composure has been something that we keep losing. Plan now to escape. Who leads the escape? Sharp-dressed man. There you go. He's the guy for this. I'm glad we didn't lose him in the siege. The group finds a repair shop. There's a tiny bit of gas plus a lot of broken garbage. There could be something good here if you know how to fix it. Pick someone to spend a day repairing junk. Well, that would be Kepa, and maybe that'll give him another mechanical skill. If it does, then that's too bad because we didn't need him to get that other point earlier. We could have benefited from the morale gain, but I mean, I wasn't gonna know this was gonna happen, so go ahead, Kepa. Spends a day trying to fix something in the junk pile. He restores a faulty weed whacker. It's like a slightly wimpy son to the chainsaw. To make up for the lack of power, it's much more gas efficient. The group is low on food and eats less. Well, I saw that coming because we don't have as much food anymore. Oh, Dark Mansion. Oh, man. I don't know about how bad it's going to be during Kepa mode. I most often take this on easier runs, but it's really scary to think right now. Let's do it. The group runs into an enormous mansion. There can be a lot of loot in here, and a lot of zombified looters wandering around in the dark. Flashlight recommended. Should I leave Kepa behind? Maybe. It's gonna be so dark you won't be able to see him anyway, but I'd rather nothing bad happens to him. I'm gonna make him rest. It'll be okay. Also, the music for this level is pretty great. What are you talking about? It's not, I mean, my impression was it was going to be a big, scary horde at the very beginning, but it wasn't. But often this is a really great place to go so you can get some good loot. I think oftentimes you'll be able to find a sword much like this one here. And if it does, then Sharp-dressed man's totally getting that. It's kind of left my mind that his name used to be Adam, by the way. I've only just now reminded myself. I might not have needed to worry about leaving Kepa behind, but I think it wouldn't have hurt to be safe at least. I was expecting a ton more zombies here, but I guess it works out for the best. Oh no, this fridge is moving. He's going to eat you. Imagine getting trapped in a haunted fridge. Honestly, that would be a waking nightmare for me. I'm not a fan of the cold. If anybody didn't already know this, I live in the deserts kind of area of California, and I'm so used to warm weather that if anytime it gets cold, I just don't I don't like it at all. Just push this chair over there. We have a haunted bathroom. Oh! and Kepa's not here. Oh. Oh, that's actually massively disappointing. When Fluffy opened the toilet, a magical genie appeared. That might still be okay, though, because we don't have any food. Well, I mean, we have more food now, but we're gonna need a lot, especially for Roberto's sake. So I want to be rich. Give me the food. Cans of food start raining from the ceiling. Finally, you're rich. Then the roof collapses on top of Fluffy. And many zombies appear, but I think we'll still be okay. I should have realized that he was gonna be here. Really should have brought Kepa with us. I think the food is still a great thing, but if I had known we were close to that, I might have done things a bit differently. On the other hand, though, I wasn't really expecting to find toilets in this place. Oh, it attacked me! And it gave me some food while it was at it. I think one game that I've always wanted to do some gameplay of, it would be another Let's Try style video where I play blind. But another one that I'd actually love to give a shot on the channel would be Luigi's Mansion, which this game, I guess, could probably be taking a page from. 39 food. I mean, we needed that pretty badly, but we also need some gas pretty badly, and just 2 of it ain't so hot. I don't think that's gonna get us the rest of the way to Canada. What in the world? Roberto sees a Sasquatch on the side of the road minding its own damn business. Roberto tries to wrestle it. How many things is he gonna wrestle in this game? I mean, we know that the Sasquatch knows judo. We've learned that from the last video. But I think Roberto is gonna be a much better match for him compared to the DSYP guy. So, you wrestle. Roberto leaps from the car and locks arms with the Sasquatch. The Sasquatch is no match for him and submits easily. Yes. Group applauds Roberto's victory. Cool, we're gonna need that applause for when we run out of food again. Or well, gas actually, but that's gonna be even worse. Oh no, only 7 left. Oh no, oh no. What are you doing here? He's back for revenge. Whoa, it's Arvid. It's nice to see a familiar face, but why? I don't really see how he would fit though. Like Fluffy's getting there, and I don't imagine Arvid's gonna be much of an improvement compared to how Fluffy is right now. We've given him much skill since the beginning, and Arvid will be coming in with nothing new. Roberto just wrestled a Sasquatch for us. I imagine it's no good leaving him behind. Kepa's here for the achievement, so we can't lose him either. And Sharp Dressed Man, he's the only one I would be closest to parting with, and I don't even think I could do that. He's got much better of the middle skills than Arvid will ever have, so... But it was nice to see you. Thanks for visiting. Why don't you go cool it somewhere else? Are we there yet? Oh, no. Well, now we're in trouble. Out a car, the group is easy prey for bandits, which... Oh no, Kepa says cool it as last words. Eat the bandits' weapons. What the hell? This is obviously because of the sumo wrestler. I don't understand it. I can't justify it, but we're gonna try it anyways, because I don't know what else to do. It's the most out of nowhere choice, but given I don't know anything about it, I'm just gonna try it compared to maybe not losing the food. I would just only hope that Kepa doesn't die. What? What do you mean eat the bandits' weapons? That doesn't make any sense. Roberto eats the bandits' weapons. Do it! You heard me. Eat all the weapons. Eat the weapons. It's the perfect counter. Eat weapons, but use stealth tactics. But I feel like that's the most helpful thing. That's the attitude, I guess. Do it! Fine, whatever. I don't care. Roberto waddles over to each bandit, then eats the weapon that the bandit is holding. He does this for every single bandit. Everyone is too confused by this to move or even react to the proceedings. Roberto later explains that he was really hungry. And his health went up. His max health went up as a result of this. I didn't think this was going to be the result. I super don't care because that bailed us out. And I was just about ready to give everything up. Maybe they were wielding pointy baguettes, and let's pretend that's what it is. While walking along the outskirts of town, Fluffy finds a small sporting goods store. It's picked clean of loot. Thinking all is lost, Fluffy spots an old SUV in the back of the store. Great. Let's hope this lasts longer than the other car. I thought we were gonna make it. Oh, that's such a disappointment. I thought we were gonna get all the way through the game with that one car. That was so close because we're really far. The group finds an inn open for business. The owner wrings her hand. Give me 10 food. I'll watch you over you while you sleep. She is super creepy. Oh, we actually have the critical. This doesn't feel like the right time to use it if Sharp Dressed Man can haggle it to 5 food. The fact that you can actually get a full night instead of doing 9 food like we are, which is just 1 more in this case, so you'd think we would do it anyways. But the fact that it's 5 for this makes it so much better. So let's do it. The Sharp Dressed Man haggles it to 5 food. He's so charming. You're a sly one. The innkeeper serves up an amazing breakfast. That is so cool. And everybody is at least, I think everybody's pretty close to the max morale that they can get. Even Kepa, which is shocking. And Sharp Dressed Man is as high as he can go. Hang on a minute, that's a bit weird. We had like the cool it thing on the bandits before, but it wasn't a critical though. That seems unfair. Why didn't it? I wonder if it would have worked if I picked it anyway. Oh well, at that rate. What a stroke of luck. Man, I'm so glad. It happened exactly like that on the Arvid video. What in the world? I had a chance to use it, and then Lord Humongoid shows up and screams at me, and then I just say, cool it, and then he's like, never mind. I'm alright with that. Cool it. There has been too much violence, and I don't care. And I don't care. And it turns out Lord Humongoid was just Tommy Wiseau. There's too much violence, and I don't care anymore. Tank of 80 gas or stash of 60 rifle ammo. The gas, right? Totally the gas, 100%. I'm surprised it's coming up this late in the videos, but I've never really talked about The Room, which is kind of like my favorite piece of cinema. A weird choice, I know. The group sees a city in the distance with zombies crowding the streets. Getting back alive may be difficult. There's Death Swarm, pharmacy or convenience mart. Convenience mart might be good for more food. Kepa's gonna stay behind again, I guess. If there's gonna be a Death Swarm, I don't want him coming with us. This doesn't look like a Death Swarm, or at least maybe down here, but it looks about as bad as anything else. My standards are really high for a Death Swarm, apparently. Is it just me, or does the sumo guy look even wider than before? Maybe I'm just imagining it. I don't know if I'm being gaslit right now. This game's gonna drive me crazy. But he looks a bit wider than I used to know. I was talking about The Room earlier, and you will find me quoting it so often that I'm just amazed that I haven't even bothered to do that yet. I got back into listening to some video game remixes that I've heard before, and I didn't realize it. Maybe because I didn't really hear this one song all the way through, but there is actually a remix of a Sonic song that actually samples The Room. And I lost my mind once I realized that it was actually a quote from The Room. It's the part where the Lisa chick is like, "Didn't you enjoy it?" And the Mark guy's like, "That's not the point." And it was the middle of the night too, so I figured it'd be pretty obnoxious, but I, out of nowhere, bust out laughing. In the dead of night, because I heard a The Room quote that I haven't heard in a long time. Just out of the blue. Didn't you enjoy it? It's not the point. I've at least made a point in showing it to a couple friends in the past, and they're just like, wow, he's weird. Why is he like this? I think I can find humor in a lot of things, and I think that's just what you'll get out of a person like me. Maybe it's because I've had enough weird things happen in life that I could just, you know, laugh at just about anything, and I think that's a good thing. It makes you come out better if you can laugh at things that, you know, might otherwise bother you. I'm not bothered by The Room at all, though. I found it to be a very charming and funny experience. Well, it's clear now, but probably won't be for very long. I thought I was gonna hit that explosive thing, which doesn't explode immediately. You have to run away as soon as you do it. I'm actually really glad. Uh-oh, well, he done did it. Blue. Oh boy. Stay back here. All right, 2 days of Canada game left. Do 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 do. Look at this horse, it's amazing. That would at least be an appropriate song to sing, considering all the horse head statues we've seen so far. The group stumbles upon a Swoloflex home strength and fitness machine. You don't see much anymore after all the lawsuits against it and the government-ordered recalls. Pick someone to use Swoloflex and probably get killed. Not Kepa, because I think that will murder him. Who should be maimed or killed by the Swoloflex? Well, I guess I'm committed now. Go, Fluffy. The machine starts its patented automated total body bodybuilding regiment. Fluffy's body makes an audible snapping and crunching sound. How horrifying. Avoid further injury or finish workout. I think we should probably just take what we got out of it. Fluffy is healed by Roberto, because he knows what working out can do to you. Oh, this one has the bullets in it, I think. We will probably want to use this. There's a whole assault rifle. Oh, ooh, even the Uzi's great. That's, wow. We've got to buy something from here. The group finds a dumpster. It's locked tight with a slot in the side. There are weapon names and prices scrawled near the hole. Just drop the food in here, says a tiny voice in the dumpster. Let us get that Uzi. 100%. Group drops a lot of food into the dumpster. Someone pushes an Uzi back out. It can spray out bullets at an incredible speed. Watch out, even a skilled shooter will have trouble with the recoil. Have fun. Also, please go away. Giant armies of undead perpetually lurch. This is the siege I never liked. They never give you very much room in this. There's always a bunch of zombies about. Off we go. Ow. What a brilliant start. I don't even know where some of these guys are spawning in from. Poor sharp-dressed man got bit. In we go. There's a nice chainsaw over there. Once I get my gun ready. There is no room for error here. It's a pretty tough building to survive in. Don't eat my sumo man. Well, there goes oh, Fluffy's fine, never mind. Yeah, I forgot, he's pretty amazing. Roberto. No probs. I can't believe Fluffy is still alive. The siege is over? What? Since when was it that simple? I can't believe it. I guess it's good that Fluffy has this amazing extra life that he can live. It's funny because my friend Fluffy actually asked me to build the character this way. That gun is a problem. Okay, just go in this room over here. That was Sharp-Dressed Man. He died. And they're all out there eating him. I will get my revenge for this. Take that. Die, you devil. Group feels inspired after that situation. +1 to max health for Fluffy. Yeah, I would have preferred that to be the thing we gave to Kepa, but whatever. Man, that was rough. What a loss for everyone. Siege alert, there's no escape, no hope. All or nothing. We have a new protagonist. Kepa gets to wield the leader's sword. Alright, so it seems like the strategy I've figured probably works well enough is to just go into these buildings, wait for the zombies to drop in like that. A little bit risky, but then going to the next building and wait for the next spawn to come in, and then rush out quickly as I can. So I can kind of get the zombies lost in there. I don't know if they despawn or not. That might not be the case, but it at least makes it so they're not out here, at least to begin with. I've got to be a lot more careful because I can only take one hit this way. God, the music in this game is so great, and this track is incredibly great. I'm glad they added it for the harder modes. Very sad song. It's in loving memory of our sharp-dressed man, who is no longer with us. I'm gonna have to squeeze through all that mess, and hopefully the bots will follow. No, Fluffy, don't just stand there. I guess I kind of have to help them get led away from the horrible zombie nastiness. Oh, they're spawning in my alley. I gotta hope that I can lead them out of it. Ooh. But yeah, I don't think that's something I talked very much enough about, but great music in this game. It's mostly upbeat and kind of in a style you wouldn't expect for this kind of game. Looks like Kepa's going solo here. Everybody else is in too much trouble. No! The sumo man! He had so much health too, why is he dead? Why? It's just Fluffy and me now. I don't even know where he died at. He just kind of just disappeared in the crowd of zombies. Just pretend he left and decided to not hang out with us anymore. One thing I really don't like is once the bots are done with the chainsaw's gas, they just decide to use it to swing at things. They don't bother using anything else. It's a very messy crowd over there. I have to try and lead them this way and hope that it works. It might. Alright. Time to drill through this horde. And I think I lose Fluffy this way too. Oops, that wasn't intentional. Yeah, you can't count on these. You can't count on the bots to do anything to help you out here, and that's like, this is the only way that this challenge gets done. It's partly because they can't really strategize around this massive horde of zombies coming at you. The siege is over. Yeah. Kepa is on his own now. Let's hit the road. Bye, everyone else. Swarm size, impossible. That's reassuring. I'm glad I got a lot of bullets here, because I'm going to need every last one, probably. Molotov. Alright, it's all you, Kepa. It's game time. You can do this. Let's get that Chivo. Ooh-ah. Hooray! The car exploded! Where's all the zombies at? Where's the impossible horde size? What in the planet? I think I've been lied to. Something weird's going on here. I'm very suspicious now. Death Road to Canada, what are you up to? Okay, there's a few zombies up here. Kind of swarmed around these trees, and that's okay. Looks like okay, they saved all the zombies for this area, which isn't great, because it's not gonna be easy. Okay, well, over here it's not so bad. What's going on? Where's the impossible horde size? Are we about to see it now? Hello, everyone. It's Kepa. Here comes that horde. They got me a little bit concerned here. Oop. Time to break this out. Alright, good. I almost had a funny feeling he wasn't going to show. I'm gonna throw all the Molotovs I have, but oh my god, what have I done? I actually killed my friends! No! Apparently I can also set the bot on fire, which I'm not so sure if that's something I want to do. The big problem here, though, is it's not ending. I guess we have our work cut out for us. They're all eating that guy, so... Alright, good. That's... I have never seen one of those guys die, by the way, and that was completely my fault. You've got a can-do attitude! Hooray! Kepa is now an honorary citizen. Good. Don't let me die. We actually got a lot of those. Mode Master, the Kepaning, and Don't Let Me Die achievements. It's a whole lot of those. Great. I have defeated Kepa mode. Congratulations, you saved Kepa. You are a true death roader. It's quite cool. Oh, hey, I made it. Thanks for playing Death Road to Canada. A secret tip, look for the Well of Wishes in the Crypt of Decay. Those words had no meaning to me. I don't even know. That was good fun. I had a great time going for this achievement. It was a lot of fun to go for, and I'm excited to see what else we end up doing. But for now, that's all we got. Till next time, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.